Hey guys, this looks like a fun one. This was created by a year 8 student in Sydney, Australia. I absolutely love this. We're given a diagram with a whole bunch of fun details: parallel lines, isosceles triangle, central angles, inscribed angles, vertical angles, a quadrilateral with 2 right angles. This is equal to 2x, and this is equal to x, and this is equal to y. And the question is asking to solve for x and y. And if you want to try it on your own, pause it right now, because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First, I want to copy down just the circle and this angle. Using these notes, since the central angle is 36 degrees, this arc will also be 36 degrees. And then next, let's bring in this inscribed angle at L. Using these notes, the inscribed angle of a circle is always half of the subtended arc. So this is going to be 18 degrees. And now let's bring in LB and LF. This is a vertical angle, and using these notes, vertical angles are congruent, which makes this 18 degrees. Next, let's bring in CD that intersects at J and also parallel to EF. Using these notes for alternate interior angles, we know that this angle is congruent to this angle. So we can label this 18 degrees. Next, I want to bring in the isosceles triangle. So let's shrink the 18 down to here and copy down the isosceles triangle. Using these notes for isosceles triangles, the two angles opposite the congruent sides are also congruent. So this angle at H will be 18 degrees. And then using these notes that show that the sum of the interior angles of any triangle is always 180 degrees, we can find this last angle is equal to 144 degrees. And that's because of the fact that 18 plus 18 plus 144 equals 180. Next, let's focus on this quadrilateral. It's made up of the 2x and the x, the right angle, and this 144 degrees. Using these notes, the sum of the interior angles of a quadrilateral is always 360 degrees, so we can write an equation for this. It'll be 2x plus 90 plus 144 plus 90 is equal to 360. We can combine the 2x and the x to give us 3x, and we can also combine the 90, the 144, and the 90 to give us 324, and that'll still be equal to 360. Let's smush everything together and subtract 324 from both sides. On the left-hand side, the 324s are going to cancel each other out, leaving us with 3x. And on the right-hand side, 360 minus 324 is equal to 36. Next, we can divide both sides by 3 to get x is equal to 12. And now we have our value for x. And next, to solve for y, let's bring in this triangle and let's focus on this triangle. The sum of the interior angles of a triangle is equal to 180, so we can say x plus y plus 90 is equal to 180. In the place of this x, we can plug in 12 and we can copy down everything else. Let's subtract 12 from both sides and let's subtract 90 from both sides. On the left-hand side, we'll be left with y. Does that make sense? Y. And on the right-hand side, 180 minus 12 minus 90 is equal to 78. And that is the rest of the answer to our question. Let's give each of them a label of degrees and put a box around it. In this given diagram, x was equal to 12 degrees and y was equal to 78 degrees. How exciting.